Christmas time is always rather a difficult time to buy presents for people, those about you. But when it comes to Scotch whisky friends, there's not a problem, because there are many gifts associated with Scotch whisky. For instance, there are many books just coming out onto the market. The first of these is one of my favourite, from Gavin Smith, who's a great writer. He's written more books on Scotch whisky than any other writer. This is the A to Z of whisky. And if you want to know all the facts, figures, this is the book for you. This is actually on its third edition. And one that I've always admired, my old friend Ian Buxton. This is 100, not just 100, 101 whiskies to try before you die. Gives you so much information on these lovely, fabulous whiskies around the world. That's from Ian Buxton. One that has just arrived on my desk is from my old friend David Wishart. This is his 10th edition on Whiskey Classified. Now this is a book all about single malts, how they taste, and how the expectations should be opening up on your palate. Something that is really good for the whiskey lover. And if you're going further afield, this is from Ingvar Rond. He has many different styles of whiskies, showing all about blending, the flavor profile, and really getting into the facts and figures. Lots of historic dates there to tell you all about the single malts coming from Scotland. And another one that I really do like that's out is from my friend Dominic Roscoe. The world's best whiskies, no less than 750 drams from Tain to Tokyo. So this is one for the fireside with your dram. And by the way, when we're talking about dram, well, there's this last book, but we won't go into that. But anyway, if you're going to be having a dram this Christmas, why don't you use the right glass? And this is the perfect glass, of course. This is the Glencairn glass. Up to now, 7 million glasses are on the market, but it allows you to get into the whiskey for the first time. None of these stupid glasses that you saw before. This allows you to smell, evaluate every dram that you may have over Christmas. But there's one thing about Christmas that you should be doing after you've had all that turkey, after that stuffing. Why don't you just run yourself a bath, and why don't you take some of this wonderful stuff. This is whiskey bathing gel. I bet you've never heard of this before. It's actually in a whiskey sample bottle, and this is something you can sprinkle in your bath. Take a dram with you, maybe get some candles. I would recommend, no, don't drink this one. This is just purely for your bath, and you'll be able to relax and think about all those bills that will be coming in later on. I bet you never thought about that one. Anyway, when you come up to next year, 2012, you're going to be once again supporting the many whiskey festivals, not just here in Scotland or England, but around the world. So you need to buy one of these t-shirts. I love whiskey. This is something you should be parading around about, not just whiskey, but Scotch whisky. Don't forget that, Scotch whisky. And one other thing, this is something that's brought a tear to my eye actually, because somebody very kindly gave me a present, and I bet you don't know who this is. Well, this has been knitted by a lovely lady who sent me this in, and I must say to her, thank you so much, not just because of the black suit that I permanently wear, but the black hair that you've given me, without the bald patch, of course, at the back. But this is something very nice. But it doesn't matter what present, it's a matter of giving, sharing, and if you've got a dram, you can even share it with your friends and enjoy 2012 that's just coming up. So on behalf of myself and all the people that are associated with Whyte Mackay, may I wish you and your family a great Christmas. Slán Jiva.